Knuckle featuring myself, Mike Orr, my man Cedric Ben in the den, bringing you the young, the hot, the undiscovered, the undefeated prospects from around the world. And we are the only channel out here doing this. Today, we're continuing on along with Peach Boxing Fighters. And here's another cat out of his stable, man, David the Great White Hype Light. Yes, that's right. The Great White Hype Light. So this kid, man, has compiled a record of 17-0 with 10 knockouts in the Cruiserweight division. He's from New Zealand. 6'1.5", this kid. Definitely one to watch out for. Going to be fighting May the 7th against Anthony Martinez. And this one is on U.S. soil. I believe it is going to be his U.S. soil debut, actually. So I can't wait to see this. This is going to be a great fight, man. Taking on Anthony Martinez, who's 12-1-0 right now. This one's going to be for the vacant WBO International Cruiser title. So, guys,
big shot, big belt.
Definitely,
Daniel Light. He definitely doesn't punch light.
No.
How many knockouts does he have in his 17 fights?
He has quite a few, actually, man. 10 out of the 17 are knockouts, man.
10 out of 17 knockouts.
He's sporting like a 60% here, man. 60% knockout rating. Cruiserweight division, and we get to see him on home soil. This kid also is part of Peach Boxing out of New Zealand, home of Miyamoto, our female here that we've shown on this very, very many times, who we've interviewed on the show a few times. And this is one of her stablemates, man, coming out of New Zealand there in Auckland. So it's going to be great, man, to see this kid in action. What do you think about him?
Well, first of all, shout out to the people in the chat. Sweet Pea, what up? And Sheila from Atlanta, what up, what up? This guy, David Light, like I said, man, he definitely doesn't punch light. I really like how he uses his jab and the different way that he throws his right hand. He doesn't always throw it straight. He throws not exactly a hook, like basically wherever your head is at, he's just going to aim his arm in that direction. And he has very good accuracy with it. Just watching his highlights from his last fight, March 24th against Trent Broadhurst here, where he's landing some good jabs. And like his jabs are nice and straight and at full extension, and he's landing the right hand at different angles. Yeah. Only thing is he got caught a couple of times with a couple of stiff jabs where it made his head snap back. Yeah, that was the only really defensive flaw that I saw in him. But man, that right hand comes from different angles, so
Definitely. He competed in the men's heavyweight division at the 2014 Commonwealth Games in Glasgow, where he won silver medal against Canada's Samir El-Mais.
Samir El-Mais, yeah, from Windsor, Ontario. He's the national team now. Yeah, good.
From your neck of the woods, my good friend. Yes. Light is the current WBO Oriental Cruiserweight champion after defeating Mark Flanagan by unanimous decision on March 18th in 2019. And he's been holding that belt ever since, man. David had reached the semifinals after knocking out Malaysia's Omar in the second round of his first bout before defeating Kenya's Okoth in a unanimous decision. Light joined a fellow boxer, David Naika, in bringing home rare Commonwealth Games boxing medals to New Zealand. The last time the two Kiwi boxers returned from the Commonwealth Games with both a gold and a silver medal was in the Perth Commonwealth Games in 1962. So, man, this guy set in history. His amateur boxing titles, man, he's the 2011 North Island Golden Gloves, champ. Made it to the semifinals. New Zealand National Championship, 2012 New Zealand National Championship, 2013, 2014 Commonwealth Games. So the kid is no slouch when it comes to amateur records and amateur accolades. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about his pro ranks. And yes, he is going to be donning the good old U.S. soil, man. So he's flying around the world to come and put on his skills.
What date is this, and who's he taking on again? Martinez. What's the date again?
Yes, this guys, mark this. Anthony Martinez, May the 7th, 2022. This one's
that is on what card is that's the same date as I believe as somebody big is fighting on that date. I believe that might be Boots Ennis and Castillo Klein or somebody.
I believe so, but it will not be on this card. That
No, okay.
these guys are heading up. These guys are heading up this card. Commission, Florida Athletic Commission is putting it on. The promoter is Lee Margles of Warrior Boxing. So this one's going to be a good one, man. So make sure you mark this date in your calendars, guys. Anthony Martinez, 12-1-0, taking on David Light, who's 17-0. This one is going to be for the vacant WBO International Cruiser title. So mark this one, guys. You're not going to want to miss this.
This is his first major title. Obviously, he's won a couple of titles before, but the WBO is one of the ones that are actually recognized around the world. So
definitely
it'll be a big win for him if he pulls it out for both fighters. If whoever wins it,
exactly, man. 17-0. He's ranked number 5 cruiserweight in the WBO current, and in the WBO, and he's the current Oriental cruiser champion. Plus, he's also the New Zealand cruiserweight champ. So the kids no slouch when it comes to grabbing up them belts, man. So good luck to him, David the Great White Light. Good luck to you on May the 7th, man. We'll be behind you, watching you 100% to cheer you on in maybe grabbing this new title, man. It's going to be great. Guys are going to reach out to him. He's part of Peach Boxing, Isaac Peach out of New Zealand. Definitely, guys got a great set of great set of fighters in his stable there, man. And honestly, I can't wait to profile the next one, man. It's going to be good. We're finishing out the week talking about Peach Boxing. New Zealand, man, you're definitely going to want to check out their stable and all their fighters, guys. So make sure you don't miss the rest of the week here on Knuckle Up with me and Cedric, bringing you these young, hot, hungry, undefeated prospects from around the world. Shout out to Sheila. Thank you for dropping all the comments. Shout out to Sweet Pete. Thank you for your comments as well. Thanks for all the love and support, guys. Sheila says, David throws punches so precise, they look like light jabs and punches, but they are strong. Put down Broadhurst a few times. Yes. So Sheila knows what we're talking about. Sheila's got her ear to the streets just like we do, man. Shout out to you, Sheila, for staying in the loop with all these young, hungry, undefeated, and undiscovered fighters from around the world, man, that we are definitely bringing out to everybody here. So until tomorrow, Cedric, you got anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Yeah. I think I realized what Sweet Pea's question, how you feel about Mike T's playing situation. I wasn't sure what you mean. Mike Tyson's playing situation. I'm assuming that's what it was. I'm saying people want attention these days, and that's what those guys got in a hard. Well, that's what that guy got in a hard way.
Yo, don't poke the bear, man. That is the entire lesson right there. Don't poke the bear.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson, what are you trying to do?
Yeah, and people trying to say that he should have known better. He was staying calm the whole time. He was just minding his own business. He was on a plane, so it's not like he could walk away.
Yeah, man, he's stuck in a tube of farts.
And it's there's so much harassment that you should be allowed to take. Like, people shouldn't be able to just come harass you just because that they know that as a trained fighter, you're not supposed to attack someone by just defending yourself. He didn't attack anybody. He was defending himself, minding his own business, trying to relax. And people want to be on the internet. Well, he was on the internet getting beat up. So
honestly, he's not also the king of the ring, man. He's the king of the air now too, right? Shout out to Mike Tyson for that wonderful display of punches on the plane. That was awesome. Definitely he held back. Let's be real, man. That could have been a lot worse than it was.
Oh yeah.
He just roughed him up a bit. Little schoolhouse play, you know what I mean? Little schoolyard friend playing around. That's all it is. It was nothing too big and major, man. It could have been a lot worse. Nothing's gonna happen when it comes to that. Just don't poke the bear. That's what you learn from this lesson. Don't poke the bear. Even though the bear might be smoking weed and look like he's a little drowsy at times, it just goes to show you he's still on point.
Bear still got it.
The bear still got it, man. So you better watch out for that for sure. So guys, thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Knuckle Up. You know what it is, man. Hit up talkinfight.com, man. Hit that subscribe, like, and share. Please tell all your friends. Come back and join us. Don't forget that membership. Get your chance for the exclusive content and then all the perks that come along with it. And we'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same channel, new prospect. Knuckle Up.